Hetepu, peace and blessings to all from Divine Peace Meditation and Yoga. This is Mama Imani and Baba Sekou sitting on the front stoop, taking a look at these rain clouds moving in. These rain clouds moving in. I'm seeing various shades of gray. Various shades of gray. We're gonna have an afternoon shower, early evening thunderstorm or something. Baba Sekou and I are just sitting on the front stoop. I am still working on, still working on the getting the fruit pulp off of the pluots seeds, and working on my cantaloupe seeds. It is super humid out here. So it's ice water all the way. How are y'all keeping cool? Everybody's talking about the water bill, the heat wave. I'm sure some places are experiencing drought-like conditions. Shoot. I'm using filtered water because we don't trust that tap water. And I'm just using my fingernails to get the fruit pulp off of these pluot seeds. Of course, the flies want to mess with me. Once it starts coming down more than a mist or a drizzle, I'll be inside. Just wanted to come out here with Baba Sekou and catch some of this breeze. Our neighbors down at the athletic field. I hope they keeping well hydrated. We've got some students have moved out, so we've got both items sitting on already sitting at the curb, even though pickup is our regular trash pickup day is Thursday. With City of Norfolk, you can call their city impact line and have them come and get your bulk items. Caught in the act, y'all. Caught in the act. I got a possible slumlord picking him up a couple of free mattresses. Yep, yes indeed. I bet he has a property that he rents out to students, and these are the mattresses that you're gonna be sleeping on. These mattresses that were put at the curb. So if you're a student and you're gonna rent someplace that's already got mattresses, take a close look at them and see how clean they are. See if they've been disinfected, sanitized. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shoot. Back in I'll just say early 80s, very early 80s. Baba Sekou and I got married, lived in a student house. Mattress, dresser, already furnished with the basics. You know I had to take some disinfectant cleaner and some sponges or some wash rags and wash those mattresses down. And seeing that across the street reminded me of that. That was the year we first got married. Another relatively clean Tua seed. He's strapping it down. He came prepared. He must have rode past and saw those mattresses because he has himself a strap. He's strapping it down, making it secure. Let me leave that man alone, because I was going to go pick through that pile myself looking for containers I could use in the garden. Still going to. It's just the thought of somebody's child sleeping on those mattresses. I just hope he's going to wash them and sanitize them.
That's probably all he'll do.
If he does that, he'll spray some Lysol on them. I bet you he don't, I bet you he ain't going to sit there with a sponge and a bucket like you and I would and scrub it down and air dry it like we have done when we got mattresses from the thrift store.
I don't understand why landlords do that. I mean, I know theoretically why they do it, but I'm saying it's very easy to buy a refurbished mattress from the thrift store. Already sanitized. Because the first mattress that we had when we got married, it had a hole. There was two mattresses. One had a hole, and we had to.
We stacked them up. We stacked them together. We stacked them on top of each other because we did not have a box spring. Yeah, I remember that. Early 80s. Early 80s.
Now, y'all, this is the type of bear's den that I like to participate in because it informs people who might not know what to expect when they are trying to get their first apartment, or they have to live in a rented house or a rooming house. You might not know or be aware of what you might have to expect. So this is our way of doing that, making people aware. Especially the young people who are starting out for the first time.
It was 40 years ago, but those same slumlord methods, they tried and true. So be aware and beware. Yeah, you got to make your you got to spend your money a little bit more judiciously, a little more justly. Don't just accept anything. There's no need to be desperate if you don't have to be. Sometimes we act like we're desperate when and we don't have to. We just be patient, and we can find better options.
It's just like gardening.
Mm-hmm.
If you do all the things that you're supposed to do to produce an excellent garden, and the garden doesn't produce anything, you're going to have to go back and investigate why it didn't produce what it should have produced.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have to actually investigate that. That's science.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing is true with living. If you got a healthy garden and you're producing the vegetables and fruits that you need, but you can't live together, what's the point?
Mm-hmm. Got to be a good neighbor, no matter what you living in, whether it's a mansion or a shack.
That's why I say, if they rent you a shack, take care of it so well that it becomes an excellent house.
Mm-hmm.
If they rent you an excellent house, take care of it so well that it becomes like a palace or a mansion.
Mm-hmm.
And that way you always have somebody that you can rent from.
See, it popped out of my wet fingers. Let's see if it went off the porch or not. Oh, no, it's on the end of the porch. Get that. Filtered water with all this fruit pulp in it. Pour it in the raised bed or in one of the containers. Oh, no. Let me not do that. Let me pour it in the banana water container. Add it to that.
I just want to say this.
4 of them. It's recording, Sekou. If you want to say something, have at it, bro. I'm not editing anything. It's just straight recording.
I just want to say, you can't, it's impossible to be a good neighbor if it doesn't start with the individual and the people that live in the household. You can't do it in your own house. You're not going to do it out there.
Yeah.
So we gotta start with ourselves as individuals and work up from there.
Start with being a good person, a good family member.
That's right.
And a good neighbor.
Right.
The hierarchy of needs, doesn't it start from the inner and work to the outer?
That's the way it should.
Okay.
But
I'm speaking theory. I'm speaking theory.
But I'm saying, in answer to your question, it should start from the internal. But the way the hierarchy of needs are listed, it addresses all of the concerns as best that it can. Like when you say your hierarchy of needs are food, clothing, shelter, and sex, you can take that purely in an individualistic context. But we know, objectively speaking, that it's more than just what the individual needs. It's more than just what any one individual needs.
That's what I'm saying. It goes from the simple to the complex.
That's right.
And usually this is how I think. The most simple starts with self, and then it gets more complex when you add more beings into the mix.
There you go. This is why our divorce rates are so high, because
U.S. divorce rates or human divorce rates? Are you speaking about the U.S. specifically, or are you speaking in general?
I'm speaking about the U.S. specifically.
Okay.
Because
I want to clarify.
But it is true that in Western countries, the divorce rates are very high. And even those countries that are in the the eastern portion of the world, their divorce rates I'm not sure of.
Peace, how you doing? There we go.
I'm not sure of what their divorce rates are like.
Thank you for
But
speaking.
given the things that I've seen on TV, on the internet, it's probably just as problematic because
In the east as it is in the west?
as it is in the west, because you still are dealing with the problem of men and women not having worked out terms that are sufficient to empower both genders.
Mm-hmm. Still not treating it like it's a partnership, an
Right.
equal partnership.
Power sharing.
Mm-hmm.
True power sharing is the key to solving all of these problems. Because when we do that, if men and women would run the world correctly, guess what the children would do? The children would see that as something that was advantageous to them and want to imitate
Mm-hmm.
the grown-ups. That's what children do.
Yep, they imitate us. Just like we imitated ours.
That's right.
The ones that we looked up to. Sometimes it was our parents, but sometimes it was older siblings, older cousins, mother figures and father figures. That background noise is the metal on metal of the wheels of the coal cars coming down to Lambert's Point Coal Pier. Hashtag cover the coal. We're subject to hear that sound anytime, day or night. Sitting in the shade, but it's the humidity that's got the sweat flowing into my eyes. Cantaloupe seeds. Went several times. Rinsed them a couple of times in tap water to get a majority of the fruit pulp off the seeds. But the last two rinses have been filtered water.
For those that don't know, what you're doing right now, that's science. And that same science is necessary in order for us to live together. There is a science to living, first and foremost.
Not your intentions. In theory, I'm separating the wheat from the chaff. The seeds would be my wheat, what I hope to produce future fruit or product, which would be cantaloupes. And the chaff is all of that pulp and membrane, pulpous membrane, that was holding those seeds inside the melon, keeping them moist. And here I come along, I'm seed saving. I'm going to dry them out so that they will be preserved. And then I'm going to plant them. You can see the cloudy, pulpy water. With a few more seeds sitting in them. And I'm just pinching them out, flicking them onto the tray. Chicken thigh tray from Aldi that I am repurposing. So that I can dry the seeds. Oops. Anything that I drop on the porch, I will be picking up. Seeds. These are gold coins. You wouldn't drop no gold coin and just let it be. Let's grab these last couple of seeds and then I can show y'all. And I just spread them out. Try to get them as single layer as possible. And let them dry. Cantaloupe seeds. In addition to Tua seeds. Cantaloupe, Tua. So ice water with my ice melter. You can look from this angle. Cantaloupe seeds, pluots seeds. This will be compost water for our banana water jug. Thank you so much for watching this video to its end. Please give it a like. Please share it. Like-minded souls. And please subscribe to Baba Sekou's channel. Sekou, would you like to leave us with any words of wisdom? Well wishes.
No.
Well
And
wishes.
I hope everybody has as much fun as you can have gardening. But while you're doing it, do some self-reflection. Because I heard a young person say on the internet, they said, without self-reflection, it's impossible to improve yourself.
All right. And that's the affirmation that Baba Sekou's gonna leave you with. Dua'u, many thanks. Appreciate your time. Media, much, much love. And blessed be. Go out there and make your Sashata Tahuti Tuesday safe, healthy, and remember that you are abundantly blessed. Blessed be.